to my channel, and this is your first time here, welcome to you as well. I'm talking to you guys today about a topic that means a lot to me, as do all my topics, but I'm talking about eating healthy. How to eat right when you go out. It's not the easiest thing, but I want to take it from a spiritual aspect as well, and then we'll get into the realistic stuff, like the things that you guys can practically actually do on your own. But I want you guys to keep in mind that there's three parts to us. We have our body, we have our mind, and we have our soul. And we can't follow the Great Commission with just our soul and our mind. Our body is also involved in that. And so eating healthy falls under that category. We got to take care of this temple. We all know the famous passage in 1 Corinthians about our body is a temple. And we quote it out so often, yet we don't actually live by it. Because if we truly believe that our body is a temple, we would take care of it. Just like we take care of our house, we clean up our house, we spring clean our house, we mop the floors, we want to put the nicest furniture in it, and so on. Same thing. We want to put the nicest food in our body, the healthiest food in our body. We want to make sure that our body is in shape. If our body's not being taken care of, then we're just running off of our mind and our soul, and just our mind and our soul can't do it, because without the proper nutrition, we will become fatigued, we will become, out of breath, we won't be able to do certain things. Our mind, we start to get frequent headaches, we become miserable and upset easily. It has a huge effect on our mood, so many different aspects. So in order for us to completely do the Great Commission, and some people might disagree, our mind, soul, and body, our body, yes, has to also be taken care of. So I wrote down how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wrote down 5 key things that we got to do in order to eat right while eating out. And then I put in like 1 or 2 bonus things in there as well. So my first tip for you is to pre-order. The moment my friend says, let's go to Chipotle, I get on the Chipotle website and I figure out, okay, all the things that they have on their menu. And some websites actually have a nutritional information sheet on their website. And so if that's there, even better, because then you can get into how many carbs certain things have, how many protein, fats, calories, and all those things just by looking at that, and then you can work out what you would like to order. But if they don't have that, that's fine. You can eyeball it. You can look at, their food items, and things that you want to look out for, things that you want to get are things that are grilled, boiled, baked, steamed, all that good stuff. You want to look for things that don't have, a lot of creamy things, a lot of sauces. But I'll get into that a little later. So yeah, you can pre-order a lot of your meals by looking at the nutritional information, or just looking at everything that they have on their menu and looking at the description of the things that are in that food item. The next step I have is drink a glass of water. So when you get to that restaurant, drink a glass of water, and you'll see how a lot of times our mind thinks that we are hungry, and actually we're just thirsty. And even if we're not thirsty, when you drink that cup of water, you won't be able to eat as much food as you would probably like to, but that's good, because sometimes we like to eat a little too much food, a little too more than we need to eat. Sometimes we overeat, and I'll get into side effects of overeating afterwards. Tip number 3 is to substitute. So when I mean substitute, you're gonna be your waiter or your waitress's worst nightmare, and that's okay. Some people aren't too bad with it, but some of them, it drives them insane. But I'm a huge substitution type of girl. Whenever I go places, I want this and I don't want that. Can you replace this with that? Do it. I wrote down a list of some things that you can stay away from, like fried foods. You don't want no fried chicken, you don't want no fried onion, no fried anything. You don't even want your food, like your stir fried, because sometimes they use like the worst oils, or they put too much oil. So I would stay away from a lot of those kind of things. I prefer to make my own stir fry because I know what I'm putting in there. Don't get any white carbs, so no white rice, no white breads, no white potatoes. They are not good for your temple. They are not good for you. They are filled with bleach and who knows what else. Stay away from sauces. A lot of the sauces that restaurants use nowadays are not good for you. You can, by all means, when you eat at home, you can make your own sauces. Get some hemp seeds, chia seeds, some olive oil, some balsamic vinegar, whatever it may be, and throw up something in the kitchen, blend it up and cook it up and do whatever you got to do. You can make your own sauces at home, but the stuff at the restaurants are usually very little organic things. Usually it's just a bunch of chemicals that they put together, a lot of sugar, a lot of this, a lot of that, and they call it a sauce. We want to eat as much organic things as we can. You know, if you don't know what it is, don't eat it. So if it's saying a bunch of science looking words that I don't even know what they are, don't eat it. When it comes to salad dressing, salads are cool. Eat your salads. I'm not really a huge salad eater because I prefer my food hot. But I do like salads every once in a while, you know, when I find myself wanting something, especially in the summer. I love to eat salads in the summer. It's something cold to eat. But stay away from those creamy salad dressings like ranch and Thousand Island and all those creamy things. Stay away from those. Stick to a vinaigrette. My favorite, balsamic vinaigrette, but a lot of places have a different type of vinaigrette. You can get like, you know, fruit flavored vinaigrettes or a whole sorts of things. So ask them the different options and go for the best option. If not, opt out for just some lemon juice. Tip number 4 is don't drink your calories. This used to be my thing. Like I would always just drink water. Now I'm a little flexible with it. But don't drink your calories. It's the worst way to consume your calories is by drinking it, because in one little thing is so much calories, and you could probably eat like a chicken breast and be way more full than you did with that one little dinky drink. So stick to things like water, hot water. You could even get just black tea and get a cup of ice. When you put your tea on the ice, it's like an iced tea. Sorry, in Canada we don't have like the iced tea. Our iced tea over here is not actual iced tea. It's a sweet, not good for you beverage. But yeah, you can get black teas, black coffee, water with lemon, hot water with lemon. And I must say, I drink Coke Zero. And I won't say it's good for you. There's no calories, there's no sugar, but it does have like that false sugar stuff. And yeah, but the Lord's working on me with that still. But that's like my quick fix. But what I haven't drank it in a while. I do have a bottle in the fridge and it's about half full, but it's been half full for a while because I found these carbonated flavored water. So it's just water, and they have like peach flavored, strawberry flavor, like all natural flavors, and it's carbonated. So that kind of gives you the same fix. So I've been drinking those, but they're all like individual bottles. So I'm gonna see if I can find like liter bottle sizes at the grocery store. That's my next thing to look out for. So don't drink your calories. My last tip is you don't have to eat everything on your plate. Like, I don't know about you guys, but in my household, if you don't eat it all, then it was like the worst thing. I remember when I was a little kid, like I wasn't allowed to leave the table unless I ate all my food. But when you go out, especially, like the portions they give you in restaurants and fast food restaurants, they are so massive. Like, they're not a serving. So what I would suggest is either the moment you feel that you're no longer hungry, stop eating. Or to save you the trouble, because you might be tempted to eat it all, when you make your order, ask for them to pack up half of it to go, so that on your plate you only have half of your portion already. The other day I went out for Jamaican food with my mom and my little brother, and I ordered some jerk chicken, rice and peas, plantain, and a salad. And I only ate half of it, and then I had the other half for dinner. So that one meal that they gave me 2 meals out of it, bless. So those are my 5 tips to when you're eating out. Another thing that I do, which I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it, a little more specifically in a separate video, but another thing that I do is I prep a lot of my meals. So for instance, when I go out, sometimes I have, you know, some chicken in my purse. Don't hate, don't judge. If I go to the movies, I might pack my own snacks because the snacks that they have aren't always the best. Or I'll eat half of something and I'll make sure that Mikey will eat the other half of it. So always keep like little snacks in your purse or in your pockets or whatever it may be, so that you're not tempted to buy little things on the road, because then you're always spending money and you might not eat what's best for you. So 2 little bonus things to throw into this video. I wanted to let you know that if you strictly just eat what's good for you, what's right and nutritious for you, that alone can help you to lose tons of weight without even hitting the gym or without even working out. Just, you know, altering your diet to fit a healthy nutritious diet, that alone can help you lose a whole bunch of weight. And vice versa, you can't out-train a bad diet. So you can eat bad and go to the gym and nothing will happen, because the amount it takes to eat off, let's say, one burger could have 1,000 calories in it. I personally eat roughly 1,300 to 1,600 calories a day. I don't count it anymore. I've done that a lot in the past, and I can now just eyeball certain things and see and know how much calories is in certain things, and I know how much calories are in certain foods. So I can eyeball it now. But one burger can have, you know, maybe 1,100 calories in it. That's almost my full intake for that day. And just to run off 1,100 calories, it is crazy. In about half an hour, I can burn maybe 450, 500 calories tops on the Stairmaster, and that's with me going ham. It's not easy, and that's only half the burger. So it's not easy to work it off. So imagine eating, you know, a burger every day, and it takes about 500 calories. I think it's 500 calories daily for a pound. I'm not sure, but trying to work off that one burger will take forever. And if you're doing that frequently, nothing's gonna happen. You're just gonna get bigger, actually. And then when you get bigger, you get sluggish, you get tired, you don't want to do anything, you have no motivation to do anything. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video by throwing in a have you ever wondered. Have you guys ever wondered why after you eat a meal you feel like sleeping, or what we know it as the itis? You know, I got the itis, I'm feeling the itis is kicking in. Have you ever wondered why that happens? So let me break it down in simple terms for you. When you eat a meal that's either too large or that has a great amount of carbs in it, your body is then having to use up all of its energy just to digest that food. So all your energy is going into simply just digesting that food that is not able to function and give power to the rest of your body, which isn't a good thing. So it means that A, you're either eating too much food, which I know I do it too sometimes, or B, you need to eat less carbs, maybe, you know, more veggies, more meat, less carbs. The Bible actually talks about in Genesis 9, you know, God created meat and vegetables, and that's all that we needed. That's all that He created that, and that's all that we need, meat and veggies. But yeah, I hope I answered some questions that you might have had. Make sure that, you know, all you're doing is unto the glory of the Lord, including your eating. It's a huge aspect, and not many people know that. And as children of God, the Bible talks about it. You know, we need to eat and drink unto the glory of God. And, you know, our body is a temple, and, you know, we need to eat what's right. It talks about it frequently. And so let's do that. Let's not just take, you know, prayer and fasting and, you know, reading our Bible. That's all important. It really is. But as I mentioned in the beginning, there's those three things that work hand in hand: mind, soul, and then our body. They all work together. We can't just miss out on one. We can't just stop reading and praying and then hope that our body and our soul will take over. No, it doesn't work that way. They all work together. So I hope this helps you kickstart something new, you know, help you eat a little better or work out a little more. I will try to do more videos on this, you know, how to prep your meals, or, you know, healthy foods to buy, or how to make, you know, things that we crave for, but in a healthier version, because I've had to do that a lot. I love me some ice cream. I love me some chocolate. But there's alternatives to everything out there that are a whole lot better for you. And there's cheap ways to do it, I promise, because your girl is on a budget, young, married, and trying to do stuff with her life. So I'm on a budget too. So I'll help you guys out. But give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to see more like this one, leave a comment below if you have any questions. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. God bless. Have a good one. Bye.